Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hi, everyone.
It's us again. Hey, I have a question for y'all, and y'all see if y'all can figure out who I'm talking about. This character was from the 1990s Beast War. He had a love interest with Black Arachnia. He had a southern slang talk about him. He was confused from time to time, and he was a bit of a comic relief for the Beast Wars episodes in the 1990s. So we're going to spin the camera around, and then you'll find out who we're talking about.
Stay tuned.
So here we are, and if you said Quickstrike, you are correct. So, without further ado, I am going to let Colton take over from here. And like I said, he did have a southern talk about him. And a fusor that makes up two
animal creatures merged together into one.
That would be confusing even for me. So anyway, I'm going to back out, let Colton have the rest of it.
So, as you can see, Quickstrike here is a combination of a scorpion and a snake or a cobra, because you can tell by the shape of it. And in beast mode, he looks exactly like what he does on the show. He looks really nice. But my only problem with it is you can tell right here on his claws and his body here, he's mostly made out of translucent yellow plastic. I don't know why, because in the show he was just normal yellow plastic, but here they just decide to just make him translucent yellow, which makes it hard to see some of the details here, because I wish that these were just yellow plastic instead of translucent yellow. But the paint apps that he does have on him is he has a lot of nice teal paint on him, like on the top here, and also his claws here. You can see here. And he does have some red eyes here. And here, I'll show this black spot to y'all when we get to robot mode, because this is for the robot mode. And of course the cobra head here, as you can see, it does have some more teal paint and some red eyes here. And the cobra tail here does have a number of ball joints here, and I counted 7 ball joints here, so you can get this tail in a lot of crazy poses here. Oh, and also the mouth does open and close. And another thing about the cobra head is that if you go to the bottom here and push on this throat here, this will help you and allow you to squirt out some water when you push on the throat of the cobra head. Because this is a squirt gun. Because what you would do is you would dip the head in water, press on the throat, and release it, which will help suck up all the water. And then press it again, and then it'll shoot out the water. And for the rest of the articulation, he does have ball joints at the claws, here, and the pinchers can open and close. And if you want to, you can kind of move these legs up and down. And I think that is about it for the beast mode. Looks really cool. So to transform him, you're gonna take these beast mode legs, bring them down, and then you're gonna take the beast mode legs, untap them and bring it down, and this does tap into this peg and that hole right there. Then you want to take the cobra head and strain it all the way out. Then you're going to take this entire piece here and rotate it this way so that the head here, the robot mode head, is facing this way. And then you want to take the robot mode head and bring it down. Then you want to take the back part here and flip it all the way around. Which will help reveal his head from here. And then you just want to take the scorpion head here and flip it all the way around. Just got to make sure that this is sitting inside here, so that way this can fold down. And then you just straighten down his legs, rotate his knees around, open up the claws to make his feet. And you just straighten down his arms. And you're done.
Now this guy here, he's unique in his own way because he's got so much going on, and there's parts that fold up and then they make something else, like his claws. His claws become his feet, which is different, which is I think is pretty ingenious. And then his hand here is the scorpion head. I'm sorry.
The snake head.
You are correct. I said that backwards. So anyway, this is real stuff. I get stuff mixed up all the time. Anyway. So as far as the way he looks, I like the way he looks. I like what they did with his hands to have that certain difference about him. Instead of an arm, it's the cobra head. And then the legs become the other hand.
Which makes like a giant...
Like a claw. Yeah. And that is unique in itself. I've always liked this guy. I've seen him a couple of times. And he does have an infatuation with...
Black Arachnia.
Yes, Black Arachnia. And the way he talked, there was no doubting you knew where he was from. So he was a unique character all his own for the Beast War storyline. And he was a bit of also a comic relief from time to time, which I found was invigorating. It helped lighten the tone some in some parts of the cartoon and the area it was going. So I really did like this character.
I also like his character too, but for the toy itself, now the toy itself in both modes does look amazing, but again, my only problem with it is I wish all this yellow was just a normal yellow plastic instead of being translucent yellow, because you could see here as I move my hand behind his legs here, you could see what I mean. Even his head here is, well, it is translucent yellow, but the only paint that they picked out was his eyes around his head and also the head crest thing here. That's all they did.
The way that they kind of made it kind of sounded like he was from Texas. You know what I'm saying? They kind of sound like the way he talked and stuff like that. So it was I don't want to say it's stereotypical or stereotype, but you know, that's one thing that I picked up on immediately when I first saw him and heard him talk. I was like, okay. But if you, I mean, you know, is there scorpions in Texas? Yes. And different, you know, not the whole state, but anyway, okay, I forget what the hell. Anyway, there are scorpions and there are snakes in Texas. I got that right. So I don't know if that's what they were going for. That's just my thoughts on it. When I see and I hear him, that's what I was thinking, that somebody was trying to reference that towards Texas. That's just my opinion, y'all.
And for articulation, head is on a ball joint. But it is like a bit stiff on mine here. And for his arms, this arm here has a ball joint at the shoulder here, ball joint at the elbow, and you can open up his hand here. And for his other arm, it has the same articulation like I showed you in beast mode. And also his legs have the same articulation like they were in beast mode. And that's it. And he doesn't come with any accessories. the only accessory that he has is his snake tail that does shoot out water. Because this is a squirt gun feature here. So, final thoughts. I really like how this figure turned out in both modes, because he is exactly like what he does on the show. But my only problem with him is I wish all this translucent yellow on him was just a normal yellow, so you can see the details on him a lot better. Because translucent plastic is really hard to see. But if they were painted over, then that would be much easier to see. But they only painted a little bit of it. And your final thoughts?
My final thoughts is I do like the character. I like I like how he talks. That's one thing I picked up on the first time when I saw him. I like the way that he transforms and they incorporated everything, and how they did it was pretty ingenious. I do like. He's one of my more favorites that come out of the line of Beast Wars. And not just because he talks Southern. I do like the way he transforms and the way he transforms from two things into one, and what each of them come down to represent in this mode as far as robot. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say an 8.5. Because the only thing that there are one or two little kinks, but they're not really that much where, it hurts the whole thing. And he just saw something. So
before we end this video, I forgot to show y'all some. You remember that black piece that I showed you in beast mode? There it is, right there. And what this is, it's the Predacon rub symbol, like the heat signature. You could barely see the Predacon symbol right there.
I was wondering what that was.
Sorry, I forgot to tell.
Oh,
to show y'all that.
It's alright. I'm glad you brought it up, because I was wondering what that black square represented, and now I know. Okay. So, that is very cool, the way that they did his hand. Is that coming out okay?
Yes.
That is awesome. Awesome possum. Anyway.
So, I think that's about it. So, there you have it. Transformers Beast Wars Quickstrike. And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel.
Yes, because even Quickstrike says go to it before he falls down. And then the snake, yep, there it goes. There he goes. Anyway, we're going to cut it off right there. I just seen him kind of leaned and he just fell.
The ball joints on the snake tail is not, strong enough.
It kind of throws them off balance. But anyway, that's enough of that, y'all. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.